Today we are going to talk about building intelligence, specifically energy costs related to building intelligence. As we all know, energy costs are rising. We know that data drives better decisions and data drives savings. We are living in a different era. In the early 90s, everyone was making decisions solely off of their utility bills. They would complain that their bills were too high, and then they would try their best to reduce them. By the 2000s, people started creating these complex spreadsheets to make better decisions, but they quickly realized that this was very labor intensive. In the 2000s, building automation platforms started to become more popular for analytics. But these helped, but they didn't really give us the information that we needed, and they created many other issues with our networks. Luckily today, there are building intelligence systems. These systems provide all kinds of reports and data for better decisions. But why does this matter? Companies' energy costs have increased over 57% in the last 20 years. This increase has a major effect on your bottom line as well as the operation of your organization. But companies and organizations are fighting back. Take the University of Utah, for example. They have reduced their average cost per square foot by over 25% in the last 5 years alone. Or the Walt Disney Company. At Walt Disney World, they've been able to reduce their energy costs by 20% since 2007. What do these companies have in common? Data. They know that data needs to be actionable. They need automated intelligence, alarming, accurate predictions, and reporting. But what is actionable data? It is open source. It includes operational data, financial data, and behavioral data. It is the data you need to make better decisions now and not after the costs have already been incurred. This is not how it's always been done. The old way used charts and graphs and showed only basic energy use. It did not provide any data that created action. The new way is not the old way, with proprietary systems and long, expensive contracts. The new way provides accurate predictions, easy reporting, and billing for departments and tenants. It has easy data sharing between platforms, departments, and organizations, and it provides utility bill automation, the data we still need from our bills, but it removes the manual data entry. At the University of Central Oklahoma, a client of ours, we were able to help them get the data off their utility bills and out of their building automation system so they can automatically invoice each department every single month. And at the Mart in downtown Chicago, this 4.5 million square foot building needed to get not only their utility bill data, but sub-meter data from over 300 tenants and 900 meters every month. After manually reading these data for over 20 years, Vitality was able to create a fully automated system that not only read the meters, but created the invoices for tenants monthly. So let's check out our system. Vitality offers a complete analytic platform in one easy-to-use yet powerful cloud-based platform. We are able to pull data from any number of different sources and display easily and concisely. These cards on the home screen can be customized to show the data that you need most. Let's take a look at one of these cards. This particular client decided to organize these cards by buildings, but these cards can be organized however you want. This is one of the buildings with some key analytics. These dashboards can be completely customized to show any data that you would like, as well as add any custom created charts. For example, this building has a solar array on its roof. We created this chart that shows the building consumption, shown here in blue, as well as the solar production, shown here in black. This creates a visual that tells the organization exactly how close they are to net zero. Inside Vitality, you can also create virtual points. As you can see, we created a net power point. This point is the building's energy consumption minus the solar production. This is powerful because, as you can see, the building does go to net zero at certain times. We also created the same chart above, but made the solar into a bar chart. This gives us better visual as to when the solar production is at zero or not producing during storms. But what if you wanted to see the data itself, completely unfiltered? Well, we have a historian. This shows all the data being received in its raw form. This data can be easily queried via a simple date picker or some preset timeframes that we have created for you. This allows the data to be shown in its raw form exactly how it comes to Vitality. Now, if this looks too complex or getting this data seems too complex to you, we've created a simple summary. The data inside the summary page can be easily queried and searched. As you can see here, this particular client has 40 buildings, 226 meters, 8 utility accounts, and 7 tenants. Let's check out one of their buildings. So we're going to enter this building. This building is different because it has its own utility accounts. So let's go into one of these utility accounts. As you can see, we automatically scrape the data directly from the utility bill and import it directly into Vitality for easy charting. This gives great data such as total bill cost and peak demand cost in relation to bill total. As well, and we can chart any other data point that is on the utility bill, such as KW, KWH, or even taxes and fees. Another unique feature inside of Vitality is the device status page. This unique page gives you a status of all the data points that are currently being reported to Vitality and what type they are. It's a quick way to be able to quickly enter the data or to see the groups or look at the status in it. You can change the status, create notes, basically change it however you want to change it. Vitality has a number of powerful reports that can give you the intelligence that you need. You can check out more information on these reports by checking out our videos in the video sections. But for now, we're going to go right into the settings to see our other unique features. One thing that sets Vitality apart is how easy it is to add a data point to Vitality. If you're like me and you're extremely impatient, you don't want to wait around for somebody else to start adding data. With Vitality, you can easily add any piece of hardware such as data acquisition servers, meters, meter registers. You can even enter manual records. You can add utilities, you can create buildings or cards, you can add users all by yourself. You no longer need to figure out import codes or fill out complex spreadsheets. Vitality gives you the control and allows you to get started as fast as you want to. We also offer exceptional customer support. One of our core values is extreme customer service. And because of that, we don't charge for support or training. It's easy to get a hold of us by this chat icon on the bottom of every one of our page, or you can call us directly. Either way, we are here to help. So that was a quick overview of Vitality. Now let's get into the Vitality way. We know that this process can be very complex, and because of that, we offer a very simple process. We start by discovering what you need and then create our proposal. Once we've agreed upon a contract, we begin the design and implementation phase and then go directly to onboarding. But we don't stop there. We know that system testing and training are very important. That is why we give every client a dedicated customer service rep that is here to help you. We also have a guarantee. We know that this process can seem to go on forever, for weeks or months without end or results that you can show. Because of that, Vitality offers the Vitality Promise. We promise and we guarantee that we can fully onboard you in less than 30 days or you don't have to pay us our setup fees. We want to show that we can get the work done fast and without hassle. If we don't deliver in 30 days, you're not paying us. Simple. The future is here. Building intelligence is here. Get started today. Get started with Vitality.